Hey YouTube, it's Karen here, Karen Sort of Fairy Tale, coming to you with another pre-op video. So I am 2 weeks away from my next round of appointments. So I have my psychologist appointment followed up by my nutritionist one-on-one appointment, and I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting really frustrated with the waiting, especially when I go on to obesity help and I see that there are people who are going through in like 3 months and having surgery, and I'm here on like, I guess 8 months since my orientation, well over a year since my referral was sent in, and I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. I've done probably a lot more research than other people, and it's taking frickin' forever, and I'm just tired of it. I mean, I know I shouldn't really complain because, you know, we're all very blessed here in Ontario to have gastric bypass be covered by our OHIP, but it's just really frustrating. So I had seen, again, on Obesity Help, I had seen that they had made appointments for people, surgeons appointments for people, when they hadn't actually had their last couple appointments. So I phoned my center. I'm through Toronto Western Hospital. So I phoned them and miraculously got a person that answered, which is like stunning because nobody ever seems to answer the phone there, so that kind of threw me off. But I said, you know, I'm a daycare provider, and I need to give my parents notice when I'm not going to be here, because I'm assuming, I mentioned before that I've done most of my appointments via telehealth, but I wasn't sure if they'll actually need me to come to Toronto for the surgeon's appointment or not, because I'm not really sure, like, if they're going to want to, you know, take a weight there and do measurements and all that stuff, because I actually haven't had that done as of yet. So if I need to go to Toronto, then I got to take a couple days off, which isn't a big deal because I can stay at my mom's because she's right in Toronto. But you know, I like to let my parents know as soon as possible if I'm not going to be available on certain days. So I asked if they would book my surgeon's appointment, even though I haven't had my last couple of appointments and had the full assessment from the team done. And she was like, oh no, we don't do that. There's just no way. You know, you have to have all your appointments and they have to do the assessment before we'll book a surgeon's appointment for you. And, you know, like I mentioned that I had heard of a few people who had had this happen, and, you know, that I'm in a situation where I really need to let people know if I need to take time off. And she was super rude, and I was just like, okay, thanks for nothing. So that just really put me off, because everyone I've dealt with so far at the hospital has been really, really kind, and you know, kind of gone out of their way to be helpful and whatnot, and she was just like basically a bitch, and I'm just really frustrated. I really just want to have surgery already. Like, it's been forever. It's been frickin' forever. So that's sort of where I'm at with it. That combined with like all the back to school stuff. My oldest is back to school. I do some before and after school care, so I've got, you know, more kids, new kids starting, that whole thing. So it's just been a stressful few weeks, and this time is just frickin' dragging. Like, I was feeling really, really good up to the nutrition class. Even, you know, for a few weeks after that, I was feeling really good about everything. And now I'm just like, really? Can this just happen now? Like, I'm really starting to come to the realization that it's more than likely not going to happen this year, and that just seems, you know, so far away. I just want to get going with this shit already, you know? Like, I'm ready. I'm more than ready. I want to start my journey. So, just dealing with a lot of frustration, and that in turn, of course, has led to shitty eating. Now, I'm not I haven't been, let's say, like eating out as much because, as I mentioned before in videos, like I am a fast food junkie, and that's kind of my go-to, especially because my husband works shift work, so there's like 4 weeks where he's on a day shift and he's home by like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then there's days where he doesn't start work. He does 4 weeks of the days, and then he does 4 weeks of afternoons, so then he goes into work at like 1:30 and he's not home until like 11:30 at night. So on those days it's really tough because it's just me and the 2 kids, and my kids are super annoying right now at meal times because they will eat snacks like all day long, but when it comes time to sit down and eat a meal, they're like, oh, I don't like that, I don't want it, move. So it's really, really hard. Like, even when my husband's here and we make supper and then they refuse to eat it. My husband had a fit the other night and said that our oldest was only going to get to eat grilled cheese from now on, so he was thrilled about that, by the way. But yeah, so it's really tough when it's just me and 2 kids, because like, who wants to go to the trouble of cooking and making a meal and then have the kids be like, no, I hate it, I'm not eating it, like, and you can only eat so much like cheesy noodles and frickin' hot dogs before you want to shoot yourself in the face. So I eat out a lot, which is not good. But I did make some of the cupcakes that the girls have been talking about. I made buffalo chicken cupcakes, and they were really good, and I did half with hot sauce and half without, because of course the kids don't want to eat spicy stuff. So, and they really, really liked them, so that was a big hit, and that kind of made me feel like, okay, like this could be good, I can still make stuff that they'll eat and then I can eat it too, so that was exciting. I did the chicken in my food processor though, so it kind of came out like cat food, so I wouldn't recommend doing that again. You're supposed to like cook the chicken first, and then you mix it with some cheese and hot sauce, and then you put that, and some celery for like the crunch, and then you put that into the wonton wrappers, the little cupcake things, and do 2 layers of that. And so, yeah, they really, really liked it, but I would definitely like shred the chicken with a fork next time. I was just trying to be quick and easy with it, and yeah, it literally came out like kind of like tuna fish, or like, God forbid, but like canned chicken. You've heard of this stuff, right? Yeah, it was sort of like that. So the flavor was good, but the texture kind of bleh. My son is really excited. He wants to, he's a huge taco fan, so he really wants me to make the taco one. So as I said before, like, I've been compiling recipes and stuff, so I thought, well, why not give some a try. I also went to GNC to ask them about protein powder, and the chick there was interesting. I went in and told her, so my center has told me that, our prerequisites are 30 grams of protein and 5 or less grams of carbs per serving. And she was like, well, there's no way that your body can absorb that much protein and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, listen, lady, like, I get it that you're skinny and fit and you know a lot, but I'm having gastric bypass, and this is what my center has recommended. So I was really hoping that I could get some samples of the different protein powders, because like I said before, like, I really don't want to buy a huge ass container and then hate it and have to be stuck with it. So she said they don't actually have samples, but they do a 30-day refund policy. So sorry, the sun has gone weird, and sorry about that. Where was I? Totally just lost my train of thought. Oh my god. So yeah, she said they don't do samples, but they'll refund the powder within 30 days if you don't like it. So obviously I didn't buy any because I'm still pre-op, but I'm thinking, well, that could be good post-op. So I'm still really hoping to do a big grocery shop down in the States before my surgery, once I get my surgery date. My Grammy lives like 5 minutes from the border. She lives in this little place called St. David's. It's basically kind of like Niagara Falls, Niagara-on-the-Lake area, and she's literally like a 5-minute drive from the border. She does all of her grocery shopping and gets her gas and all of that across the border in the States. Because you guys get all that stuff way cheaper, and you have tons more variety of things over there. So I'm hoping I can kind of go over there and do a big haul before surgery, if I ever get a frickin' surgery date. So yeah, I'm trying to stay positive, but it's been tough. I'm frickin' tired. I'm just really tired of waiting. So again, like, I know, you know, part of it is my fault too, because I haven't been, like, I haven't called to get cancellations and things like that, just because I've mentioned this again, because of the distance. It's not really plausible for me to just drop everything and drive 2.5 hours for an appointment. So, but I'm really just wanting these 2 weeks to fly by. And my last appointment too, it's really shitty because my last appointment is on a Friday, and I guess they do the assessments on Thursdays, so I have to wait, like, after my appointment, I have to wait a whole week before they even do my assessment to then refer me to a surgeon. So it's just, you know what I'm talking about, people? You must know what I'm talking about. Anyways, thank you for all my new subscribers. I really appreciate it. To all of you loverly ladies and gentlemen that I've been watching for quite some time, thank you for your comments and your support. It is just so appreciated, as always. And I'm sorry, this is probably like a super scattered video. I just kind of threw it together because I put a movie on for the kids again. It's quiet time. So yeah, I hope you all are having great weeks and, you know, enjoying yourselves, all that good stuff. I look forward to catching up on all of your videos. So now that summer's over, everybody's kind of back to a regular schedule again. So I will try to get another video out in the next week or two, and I will definitely update you when I have my appointments, if I survive that long. So. Alright, thanks everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye!